going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-service towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements. Proven by time. Engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
Make your lawn a legacy. At Legacy Lawn and Landscapes, we put more than 16 years of experience into your goals. We won't meet your expectations, we'll exceed them. We offer consultation, installation, maintenance, hardscapes, construction, and land clearing services. Owner John and Jamie Brewer with their team are dedicated to providing the highest quality landscape services to commercial and residential clients in Middle Tennessee. Service, teamwork, results. That's how you leave a legacy.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome into Etheridge Middle School. A little bit of middle school volleyball action here in the area tournament again as Culleoka is facing off against Summertown. Summertown unbeaten still. And Culleoka's had one, oh no, they're still unbeaten too. So they've won 2 games. Summertown's won a game. And they are meeting here today. The loser will drop down into the bottom half of the bracket. We're guessing, we've had a little confusion with the bracket, but I think Kevin's right. They should play either Spring Hill or New Prospect, I believe. And then the loser of the South Lawrence game against Hillsboro will fall down to play the other one. So that should even out the bracket. Several teams gone home already as a double elimination bracket. So we've had several leave and several still here. So starting out, we had 16 teams, and I don't know how many we're down to, but 6 teams, I believe, left in this tournament. About ready to get underway here. It looks like this should be a good game. Got some height on both sides. Got some hitters on both sides. Got a good back row on both sides. Summertown had the day off yesterday along with South Lawrence, so that could prove to bring a little rust. We hope not if you're a Summertown fan. But I think we're about ready to get underway with Williamson going to start us off. Ball's in the air off the net. Nice serve. Moyer digs that out, and Mason keeps it going, and Putman sends it over. That's going to be set up by McFarland. Tipped down by Miller. Miller's going to tip that again, and she's going to be in the net. So yesterday Kevin and I were in Summertown, and we went the whole day with only, I think, 3 net calls, and we've got our first already of this match. So Putman, as usual, get us started here for Summertown. That's going to be hit out by McFarland, wide left off Putman's serve, and that'll be an ace. 2-0 early on. Putman back to serve again. Putman is the setter. Good serve. Hickman's there. Nice job there by Cribbs, and Hickman will send that one over. Now Mason will tip that down into McFarland. Putman is going to set up the outside to Moyer. Moyer gets a hit on it. And that's going to fall, be a kill for Moyer. She's strong on that left side when she gets going. So Putman back to serve again, down up 3-0. Winner here, I believe, plays at 2 o'clock. So there'll be another break. Mason tries to hit that one down and into the net. If she ever figures out timing, she'll be a force at the net. Back to serve now is McFarland for Culleoka. Ball's over, Jackie's there. Now Putman set up Moyer on the right side. Gets a hit on it, dug out by Farley. Now Putman's going to set up Moyer again. She'll put a swing on that one. Now Miller will send that over. Kelly's there. Putman to Franks. Good hit. Hickman dug that out. Now Miller's going to send that over. Moyer. Mason to Moyer. And that's going to fall. A rare set from Mason outside to Moyer. She'll get the kill there. And now she'll go back to serve. Moyer has a really hard serve. When it's on, it's hard to handle. Hickman bounces that one high. Miller is going to set that up for Cribbs. Cribbs will send it over. Jackie's there. Now Putman to Jackie. And that's a kill for Jackie. We'd like to see her on early. She can swing it. Moyer will go back to serve again. Summertown leads 5-1 over Culleoka. Moyer's serve, back row. It's going to be sent over by Williamson. Mason's going to set up Jackie. She'll tip that one over. Cribbs now. And that one gets over. Nice job there by Cole to get that one over for the point for Culleoka, 5-2. If you like volleyball, you're in the right spot. As all day yesterday, the day before was this 3-day tournament, it's been nothing but excitement the whole way. We closed the night out last night with a 3-set match. Mason now. She'll get a hit on it. McFarland's going to send that back. Mason, Putman, Mason. Mason will tip that down for the kill. Fun fact, you'll hear that a lot, Putman to Mason, and also in softball as Putman is our pitcher and Mason is our catcher, so you hear that a lot in softball too. Pretty good little combo there. Mason back to serve now. Floater, Miller's there. Now Cribbs. Hickman will send that over. Frank's there. Set up. Jackie will take a swing at that. Over. Good job there. Hickman sends that over. Franks again. Now Howell. And Cole gets a piece of it, and it goes right over Miller's head, and that'll be a kill for Howell. Her first of the match. Mason set to serve again. Ball's up, it's good. Miller. Now Cribbs. Now Hickman will send that over. Summertown doing a good job of not letting them get the set and the hit. Jackie's hit. That's going to be tipped and out, and that'll be another kill for Jackie, her second of the match. And we'll get a timeout from Culleoka. Summertown leading 8-2. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Etheridge. Summertown leading Culleoka 8-2 now. Mason's still on the serve. She's had 2 in a row. Looking to extend that. Serve is up. Back row. Handled by McFarland. And then Williamson gets a piece of it. And then Miller tries to save it and is not able to do so. That'll be an ace for Mason. 9-2 now. Summertown leads. Culleoka definitely has the ability to get some good hits at the net if they can get the set up. Summertown is doing a good job of not letting it happen. And that's going to be an ace off of Cole for Mason. Coach said she liked the ace cheer there. This group is known to have 400 different cheers for the ace. Mason now. Serve, back row. Nice job by McFarland. Now to be sent over by Cribbs. And that's going to be tipped down. Could have been called a net. No call there. Nice job by Hickman to put that one down for the point. Mason will go out. Kelly will come back in. Back to service Cribbs now for Culleoka. She'll put a swing on it. Good serve. Kelly's there. Can't handle it. Ace for Cribbs. 10-4. One of the few mistakes you see Kelly make on the back row. Cribbs to serve again. Ball's up. Good serve. Kelly's there this time. Good pass up to Putman. She'll send it over to Franks. Franks gets a hit on it. Cribbs can't handle it. Now to go out of bounds. Kill for Franks. So Lakin Franks hitting the ball well early this morning. Got 2 hits. This team is not normally a morning team, but looking okay so far. Back to serve is Lexi. Lex put a swing on it. Good ball. She's taking a lot off of her serve, and it's looking really nice. Hickman will send that over. Kelly's there, passed up to Putman. Now Jackie. That's going to be sent out of bounds. Good effort there by McFarland, but couldn't get it to stay inside the lines. Lex will go back to serve again. Very good serve. Miller. That's Benefield. Hit by Hickman. Dug out by Kelly. Saved by Moyer. Putman's going to send that one over. Nice job there to keep it off the floor. Benefield. Hickman swings on it. And that'll be a kill for Hickman. She had several kills yesterday. She can definitely get it going at the net. We'll get a sub. Looks like Cole's going to come in for Benefield. Culleoka sounds like they've got a good crowd here. Cole set to serve now for Culleoka, trailing 12-5. Ball's up, good ball. And caught us standing still there is Moyer and Lex as they watch that one hit the floor and nobody's there. With Kelly up on the back row, anything over her has got to be picked up by those two. Cole after the nice ace. 12-6 now. And that one goes in the net. Summertown dodges a bullet there. 13-6 now. Jackie back to serve. Hickman sends that over. Now Putman. Moyer pushed that over. Sent back. Howell finds a hole. Miller does a good job. That one goes off the face of Williamson. Hope she's okay. As both girls go for it. I think I hit her in the eye a little bit. I think she's all right. Jackie's serve is another good one. Tatum's there. Sent over by Williamson. Tip by Howell and down for another kill for Howell. That's her third of the match. Jackie serve. Going for 3 in a row. Good serve. Tatum. Nice pass by Tatum. Hickman will push that over. Lex is there. Sets up Putman. And that's going to be over and down. Putman will get credit for that one. She's not happy with it, but it falls for a point. Jackie serve, does the jump serve. Really nice jump serve. And that's not going to make it over. If you're Culleoka, you've got good effort, just not getting the ball over and in the lines here. We're going to get a sub for Culleoka. Dawson's going to come in for Williamson, who took the ball to the eye a minute ago. Went a little early on the serve there, wasn't quite ready. Now we're ready. Serve is a dart. Now passed up. Putman will chase that one down and send it on over. Howell's there for the block, but Hickman gets it down in between the net, and that'll be a point for Culleoka. 18-6 now. I'm with Kevin. I think it's 7. And that one's going to go out the back off of Hickman. Hickman will go out. The other Tatum sister will come in. Tatum's doing a really good job on the back row. Passing is by far the hardest spot on the floor in volleyball. Kelly serve. Tatum, good pass up. That'll be sent over by McFarland. Putman to Moyer. Gets a swing on it, and that's going to go wide right. You kind of felt that one with the approach, but it wasn't going to go very well, and it didn't. 18-8 now. Back to service Dawson. Lex can't handle that. Now Jackie off the basketball goal. Way to stay with it. Miller puts a swing on it. Kelly. Putman. Moyer sends that over. Dawson. Now blocked at the net by Mason is Miller. Point Summertown. Mason's first block of the match. Putman. Back row Dawson. As we've made our full rotation. Miller puts a swing on it. Blocked by Mason. Dug it out. Moyer sends that one over. Cribbs. Now Putman will set up Moyer. Puts a swing on it. And that's blocked but out of bounds. That'll be a kill for Moyer. Going to get a couple subs here as Macy Dollar comes in. And Mason will go out as well. 20-8, Putman. Very good serve, right over the net. Miller pushed that over. Putman now. And Putman was yelling needed help, but nobody was there. So that'll be a point for Culleoka. Back to serve now is McFarland. Good serve, nice short floater. Putman sets that up to the outside to Moyer. She'll hit that one over. Tatum's there, sends it over. Knocked back down. Cribbs now. Good job there by Dollar. And now Moyer, and that's dug out by Tatum. And Miller tries to send that over. Back to serve now is Moyer. We'll get a sub on Culleoka's side. As Williamson will come back in. Face a little bit red. Hope she's all right. I know the ball hit her earlier on. Moyer. Nice serve. Tatum's there. Shoots that one straight up. Miller. And they get that one over. Nice job there by Culleoka. Moyer. Now Kelly will send that over. And Putman is going to tip that one down. Dug out. And then Cole sends it over with Miller. Putman. Dollar tips that one over, and they're going to call Macy in the net there. Good effort. That set was over the net. Putman had to chase it down. Dollar just went up the best she could to try to put a tip on it. Back to serve now is Miller for Culleoka. Trailing 21-10. Serve. Kelly's there. Passed up to Putman. She'll set up Franks. Same there. He kind of felt a little bit rough after the takeoff. She was kind of stretched out a little bit. Didn't get her normal takeoff. Franks has hit the ball well the first match. That's going to be in on the line. Good call there by Mr. Howell. Kelly let that one go, thinking it was going to be out. And it was really close, but it did hit the line from where I sit. So Miller back to serve now, 21-12. Good serve, Dollar's there. Kelly now sends that up. Frank's going to send this one over. She does. McFarland digs it out. Cole now to Hickman. Tips that one over. Putman sends that back over. And that one's killed down by Hickman. Nice job there by Hickman to put the power behind that one. Hammered it down with authority. Nobody was there. Back row. Now Miller. Dollar. Off of Dollar. It's going to go wide right. And we'll get a sub here. As Mason and Jackie will come back in. Good job by the girls. Came in. Set up by Miller, served over, and Putman now. Dug out by Mason, tried to dig it out. Putman had to chase down the pass, and then it went in the net there. Mason tried to dig it out wisely instead of tipping it over, but she couldn't get it up and over. Miller on a little bit of a hot streak now, on trailing by 6. Miller's serve is good, and that's going to be in as well, on the line. Kelly let that one go. And hit the line as well. So Miller on a heater here, 21-16. Culleoka's fought their way back into this one. Summertown needing to break the streak. Moyer passed up to Putman. Back set to Mason. She'll tip that down. And that's going to be hit back over and saved. Now Putman will send that over. Jackie's there. Putman to Jackie. She'll hit that one down. Jackie will dig it out. Putman to Mason. Left-handed down for the kill. I don't know about that celebration. I'll have to ask her about that after the game. A little leg kick there. Mason back to serve again now. She'll put a swing on it right into the net. Not what you needed if you're Summertown. 22-17. Cribbs goes back to serve for Culleoka. Summertown led by as much as 8, I believe, at one point. Cribbs, Kelly now. Passes long. Putman's going to knock that one down and get the kill. Nice job there by Putman. 2 away now as Summertown from taking the set. Lex will come in to serve. Serve has been looking really good the last 2 games. Looking to keep it going here. Back row. McFarland can't handle that. That'll be an ace for Lex. Game point for Summertown now, 24-17. Lex is served, back row. McFarland, saved by Williamson. Now Putman will set up Jackie, and she'll hammer that down. Nice job by Tatum to dig that one out. Good effort there, but that'll be a kill for Jackie, and that'll close out the first set. So Summertown pulls it out 25-17. We'll be back for the second set. You've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes, with coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
All right, back in Etheridge, where Summertown took the first set and starting off this set with the first point on an ace by Putman. Cole couldn't handle that one. A little short there, and Putman will be back to serve again. Serves up, nice floater. Hickman sends that one over to Miller. Miller sends that over, but it's going to be out of bounds. It did hit the pole, I believe. So Putman will get another ace. Send that over. Cole's there, dug out. Now Miller sends it over. Kelly, Putman, Mason. Mason will get the kill. I don't know if you call it much of a kill, but she did two-hand that one over for the point. 3-0 now. Summertown leads. Looking to close this one out in 2. Putman serve. Another good one, back row. Cole's there. Sent over by Cribbs. Putman. Franks back to Putman, who can hit it from the outside. She'll just send that one over. Miller puts a hammer on that one. Now Mason. Moyer sends that over and can't handle it on Culleoka's side. That'll be a kill for Moyer. Putman, a setter who can hit the ball as well, so they set her a lot of times on the outside. If by chance one of the middles catches it on the way over, they can set her, and she does do a job of hitting it. Hickman saves that one off the glass, but hits it a little bit wide right. And that'll go out of bounds, and Putman looking to keep going here. She's already got 5 straight. 5-0, Summertown leads. Another good serve. Dug out by Cole. Miscommunication, Kelly saves that. Now Franks will send it over. Cole again. Cole getting all the action she wants. Miller hits that one down. Jackie, dug out. Now set up to Moyer, blocked by Miller. And we're going to call the carry on Jackie, I believe, on the set. That was a good swing by Moyer. Miller there and just put it right back on her. Nice job by Miller for the block on the line there. That serve's going to go wide right off of Williamson. Williamson had an outstanding day yesterday on the back row. Moyer up now. Serve is good. Miller puts a hand on that one. McFarland to Miller. Moyer dug that out. Now Franks will send it over. Nice job by Franks. McFarland sets up Miller. Mason's there. Can't get a block on it, and that'll be a kill for Miller. Point for Culleoka. Back to serve now is McFarland for Culleoka. Nice swing. It's short off the top of the net right in front of Jackie, and that'll be a point for Culleoka and an ace for McFarland. Nice serve there right off the top of the net. Serves up. It's a good one. Kelly's there. Passed up to Putman. Putman's going to set up Mason. Mason taps that one down for the kill, and that'll be a point for Culleoka. Prime opportunity to hit that one. She had let out of it. Mason will go back to serve now. Good serve, back row. McFarland. Now Cribbs. Set up by Putman to the outside. Jackie creeping in the middle a little bit too much. Has to just hit that one over flat-footed. Now Moyer. Now Putman to the middle to Howell. And Howell mishits that one into the net. Back to serve now is Miller. She puts a really good serve on that one. Kelly sends it over the net. Now Putman will set up Howell. Howell back to Kelly for the back row swing. Nice job there. Cole's there. Howell's going to get that kill at the net. Hickman was just a little late getting up, and Howell beat her to it. Nice job by Ava Howell to get the kill there. Back to serve is Franks. Nice serve right off the net. Can't handle it. Ace for Franks. Lakin having a quiet first good set and now starting off the second set the same way. Had several good hits in the first set. Serve, back row, Miller. Cribbs. Now Cole send it over. Moyer's there, passed up to Putman. Set up for Jackie. Hammered down, Williamson's there, and that's going to hit the pole, and that'll be a point for Summertown. 10-4 now, Summertown leads. Second set. Looking to close it down in two. Coming up next, we have South Lawrence and Hillsboro, the two other unbeatens. Nice ace there from Franks. About a foot over the net and couldn't be handled, and Culleoka is going to want a timeout, trailing 11-4. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Etheridge now. Summertown leading 11-4. Culleoka took a timeout. During the timeout, Coach White out on the court giving some instructions. And if you didn't think we hit the lottery with her, then you are highly mistaken. As the timeout works, Franks hits that one in the net. Coach White, one of the best around. Girls all love her. She does a really good job, and you can tell on the floor by the product she puts out there. Now serve by Cribbs. Good serve, back row. Now Putman. Howell pushes that one over. Hickman digs it out of the net off a Williamson swing, but can't get it over, and that'll go out of bounds. Point for Summertown. Back to serve now is Jackie. A little confusion. I think they got it figured out now. Jackie's serve is a beast to the back row. McFarland digs it out. Cole, now Hickman, now Moyer. Set up. Howell runs that one over. Miller digs it out. Now Cole to Hickman. Tips that one over. Howell. Putman swings that one over. Tatum's there. Kelly digs it out. Putman now. Howell tips that over. Cole to Hickman, and she's going to hammer that down with some thunder for the point for Culleoka. If Hickman gets the ball in the right spot, she can do some damage with it. Back to serve for Culleoka is Cole, trailing by 6 here in the second set. Trying to push a third set. Right off the net, Moyer digs that one out. Now Putman sets up Howell. She knocks that one over. Tatum passes it up to McFarland. Now Hickman takes a swing, a little off timing there, and that'll go in the net. One of her few mistakes on the front row. Now back to serve is Kelly. Nice serve from Kelly. Tatum's there. Now Williamson pushes that over. Now Putman to Moyer from the outside. Would have been out, but Miller saves it. Now Hickman will push it. Mason to Putman to Mason. Tip down for the point for Summertown. Kill for Mason. 14-6 now. Kelly back to serve. Miller, Hickman, Williamson, great hit over, real soft. Now Mason was bumped that over. Cole, Hickman sends that over. Putman sets up Mason, or Moyer. Nice job there by McFarland. Jackie will hit that one over to Putman. Now Moyer push that over. McFarland, Cole, Hickman, and you can't stop it. When she gets it in that spot, she's hard to stop. Nice kill by Hickman, and she'll go back to serve now. You got to be happy about that if you're Summertown to get Hickman off the front row. Swing on it, it's a good swing. Mason, now Kelly. Moyer's going to send that one over. Nice job by Phoenix there. Set up by Miller to Miller, and that'll be a kill for Miller. Summertown going to have to wake up and play a little defense at the net. 14-8 now. Culleoka mounting a comeback as Hickman back to serve again. Good serve. That's going to go off the back wall off of Jackie. 14-9 now, only down 5. Hickman, back row, Hoffman, Putman to Mason. Hits on it. Hickman digs that out. McFarland over to Williamson. Now back over this side for Moyer. Moyer hits that one in the net. 14-10 now. Culleoka pushing hard here to push a third set. Hickman serve is deep and out the back end. So a good run there by Hickman. No complaints with her. She's had a great game thus far. Tatum will come in for Hickman. She'll get a break. Putman, as we made our full rotation. Tatum up to McFarland. Sent over by Williamson. Culleoka looking to set Miller if they can. Mason hits that one down. Tatum digs it out. McFarland. Now Miller with a good hit. Dug out by Jackie. Now Moyer. Tatum digs that out, but it's going to go off over into the stands, out of bounds. Good effort there by Tatum. It was a good swing by Miller. Wish Miller and Hickman would get with Scout and show her how to hit. She's going to love that comment. Putman, Cole now. Tatum sends that one over. Putman, Kelly. Now Moyer will send that over her head. Cole saves that. Kelly, Putman, Moyer, wide right. Can't find the lines right now if you're Summertown. Out of bounds. Got to get a hit in if we can. Leaving her shoulders just a little bit open and not closing them down. Causing her to go wide right, and Jackie's going to send that out of bounds. 16-11, 16-12. Culleoka only down 4 as Summertown struggling here. And Culleoka playing good volleyball. Williamson for the ace and the point. Culleoka 16-13 now. Serve, Williamson, back to Jackie. Long pass, Putman sends that over. Sent back over by Cribs. Point for Culleoka as Summertown struggling here in the second set. Williamson back to serve again. On a hot streak, hits that one in the net. Got a little bit in a hurry there. Williamson having a good game. Just rushed herself a little bit there, I think. So Moyer will go back to serve now. Moyer has a good jump serve as well. She doesn't use it a lot. Her regular serve is a good one. Tatum can't handle that one. That one's going to go off Tatum out of bounds. One of the few errors from the Tatum sisters. Moyer. Serve is a good one, and that finds a hole right in front of Williamson and the front row, and going to fall for an ace. So Summertown pushes out to 5 now, 19-14 off the serve from Moyer. Moyer serve up, and Miller digs that one out. Tatum sends it over. Franks, Putman, Mason, Tatum keeps it alive. Cole, now Miller, swing that one over. Kelly's there, passed up to Putman. She'll set it up for Jackie. Jackie will hammer that one down with authority. Point, Summertown, 2014, starting to come alive again. Moyer keeping it going on the streak here. On the back stretch now is Summertown. 5 away. And that's a dart of a serve. Missed it by about 8 inches into the net there. 20-15 now as McFarland goes back to serve. For Culleoka, trailing by 5. Serve is up. Kelly, Putman to Mason. Taps that one over. Williamson's there. Miller, Franks. Pass was a little bit short and a little bit long at the same time. Putman thought maybe it was going to hit the net and was going to try to dig it out. Wasn't able to get to it. Tough pass there by Franks. McFarland. Putman now to Jackie. She'll hit that one over. Tatum's there. It's going to go low and into the net. Another kill for Jackie. Mason back to serve now. Looking to close this one out. As Howe comes in. Serve is good. Miller. Cribbs. Franks. Putman to Jackie. Again. And that one's going to go long out the back. (21-17) now. Miller goes back to serve, which means Hickman's back in on the front row. If you're Culleoka, you like to see that. Kelly can't handle that serve. That'll be an ace for Miller. 21-18. Miller back to serve again for Culleoka. Serve is up. Moyer passes up to Putman. Putman to Howe. She'll tip that over and find a hole, and that's a kill for Howe. Point for Summertown. 22-18. Culleoka take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
This is the X Sports Network.
Back in Etheridge now as Summertown leads 22-18 over Culleoka. Culleoka has played the better game, just haven't got the points that they needed to get back ahead yet. McFarland can't handle that pass, and that'll go out of bounds off of Culleoka point, Summertown. Another weird ace cheer from the girls. As again, they've got about 400, I think. Franks, serve is good. Williamson's there. Cribbs, Cole, knocks that one over. Moyer. Putman, nice set. to Jackie, tipped over. Now Cole set up Hickman, and she's going to win the battle at the net over Howell. And that'll be a point Culleoka, now trailing by 4. Back to service Cribbs for Culleoka. Hickman just pushed that one a little bit harder, and Cribbs' serve goes in the net. 24-19 now. Summertown 1 point away from closing it out. Next game again, we have South Lawrence and Hillsboro. Mr. Fisher will have that call for the X-Sports crew. So you're in for a treat there, as both teams are unbeaten. Miller, now Cole, Hickman, she'll put a swing on that. Kelly sticks her arm out, almost keeps it alive, but that's going to be off Kelly's arm, out of bounds. 24-20, down 4 is Culleoka, looking to mount a comeback here. All or nothing here. Culleoka has not been beaten, so they will fall down to the bottom half of the bracket if they were to lose. Serve. Hoffman passed up to Putman. Now that's a good hit there by Moyer. Found the sweet spot, but good job by Miller to dig it out. Howe tipped that over. Tatum's there. McFarland sets up Hickman for the kill. 24-21 now as Hickman continues her dominance at the net. Cole to serve again for Culleoka, trailing by 3. Serve is good. Back row, Kelly. Passed up to Putman. Putman to Howe. Taps it over. Tatum digs that out. Now Hickman. Putman's there. Now Howe to Putman. And that one's going to go long out the back. 24-22. Summertown needing 1. Culleoka trailing by 2. Looking to push a third set here. Don't count them out yet. Cole. Jackie passed up to Putman. Moyer puts a swing on that one. Miller can't handle it. That'll be a kill for Moyer, a point for Summertown, and that'll close out the second set and the game as Summertown takes the win over Culleoka. Coming up next is South Lawrence and Hillsboro, 2 other unbeaten, so somebody will come away with a loss after that one. We are down to 6 teams in the bracket, so be nothing but exciting volleyball here on out. Congratulations to Summertown. Good effort there by Culleoka. Very good game by Culleoka. That second set, they outplayed Summertown, just didn't get the points that they needed. But I look to see them possibly back in it again. They can fight their way out of the bottom half of the bracket, make their way back to the championship. Several games here today. But Mr. Fisher should be up here in a minute to get this one going with Mr. Kevin. So we'll take a quick break and be back for this game here shortly. You've been listening to Middle School Volleyball on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.